What is up, everybody? In today's video, I'm going to be building 3 battles from Star Wars The Clone Wars Season 6. Let's get started. The first battle that I'm going to be making is going to be taking place on Ringo Vinda. It took quite a long time for me to decide which kind of area I wanted to build for this mock. I ended up going with the hallway instead of a big open area, perhaps where Tup executed Order 66. I didn't add a roof to this mock to add in a whole bunch of lighting into the mock, so I built a ramp to the wall and then tiled off the entire bottom section of the mock, which honestly took quite some time for me to do. I had to leave a whole bunch of studs exposed because it was going to be packed filled with little minifigures. And when it came to the minifigures, I had to improvise a little bit. Here's the general. Here's what she looks like actually in the show. Yeah, I tried my hardest. I made a few shields, my Sharpie Commander Doom, which I regret intensely, but come on LEGO, these guys look amazing. And used Commander Gree as a regular clone trooper in Commander Doom's company. And just like that, the mock is completely finished. Overall, I'm super happy with how it turned out, although definitely won't be the biggest mock in this video, it is definitely one of my favorites. I loved how it turned out and definitely would want to do a bigger mock of this in the future. But for now, let's move on to the next mock. My second mock is going to be taking place on the planet Scipio, where Commander Thorin had his final stand. Rest in peace, Commander. I wanted this mock to be humongous because I wanted to include a Coruscant gunship, a Separatist gunship, and Commander Thorne's final stand. So doing some very hard math, I discovered that, that all won't fit on one base plate, so we have to expand. But that's okay because bigger the mock, the better. Right? Well, anyway, since I wanted this mock to be kind of tiled off, the area where Commander Thorne is going to be at is just going to be bricks laid on its side because I don't have that much light gray tiles. And then I'm also going to be adding a destroyed gunship, which they were landed on a larger dark gray platform off to the side of the actual ramp. So that's going to be the second gray base plate. Now all I have to do is add a whole bunch of minifigures on plates so they can actually stand up, then place them on the mock, and we're completely finished. Overall, I think this mock turned out really great. I mean, as far as details went, not the best, but in a giant open area, what really can I do? Instead of putting Commander Thorne in that Lego gunship, they put in Fox, so that's what I used. But I gave him a different blaster to complete the look. Overall, I really love this mock, and it gave me a good excuse to add in my droid gunship and droid commandos. Moving on to our very last battle. I'm not quite sure how to explain what this battle is. It's just really Yoda in a vision fighting Sidious while Anakin and the 501st fight Dooku. It's like the final arc of the season. If you're confused, just go watch it. In this scene, in Coruscant, it's kind of like an open area where they all begin to fight. But the 501st get electrocuted into a hallway, so that's what I'm building right now, which then I have to roof off this entire area because the top does not look pretty. But before we get into that, I'm adding some extra bins and little pipes everywhere to add in some extra details, since I don't want this mock to just be open and bland. Then add in the witching bowl, and basically all the details inside are done. We just have to roof off the top of this building. But before we finish this mock and put on the minifigures, I have to build a bridge and put black plating on the bottom of the mock and signifying that there's stuff down below. Since Yoda and Palpatine fought on the bridge, I thought that it was important to add it into the mock. And here it is, the complete mock. For sure not my favorite at all in this video. The details were horrible and the lighting in the mock was absolutely horrendous. I definitely did better on my first 2 mocks. But hey, sometimes you have those mocks. Overall, I think most of these mocks turned out well. I think Ringo Vinda was definitely my best one. Then the second one on Scipio was definitely the second one. And let's just not even include the Coruscant one. The Coruscant one, I didn't really know how to build and what to do with it, and I think that's really where I lost all the good things that make up a good mock. I wasn't completely sure or confident how I was going to execute it, and it turned out really poorly. But the other 2 turned out really great, so if you guys like this type of content, consider subscribing, and I'll see you all in the next video.